Is the issue, do you think, more about a desire for sex or coupling?
You mean in terms of why people aren't having it?
Yeah.
It's probably both. I think at the core, everybody wants to find someone. Many people may say that they've given up and they're happy on their own, but I do think that's what most people deep down want. Sitting in my class, just drifting away, staring into the windows of the world. Yeah. Well, yeah, the thing with sex, though, I think porn is a big part of this issue in terms of why people are turning away from actual sexual activity. They're getting their needs met through this proxy that simulates real sexual activity. I can't hear the teacher. His books don't call me at all.
I don't see the bad boys trying to catch some play because I love your smile. Now imagine if young ladies were singing songs like this. I'm not paying attention to the bad boys because I'm in love with your smile. Do you think that we'd be having these crazy conversations about why guys aren't motivated to go up to young ladies and try to go on dates with them? I don't see the bad boys trying to get some play because I love your smile.
Yo, girl math is using the that got his shit together to chill with the that don't got shit. That's so fucked up, right? But I'm about to call this who got a V to drop me off at this crib who don't got a V. Got a crib though.
I don't see the bad boys trying to get some play.
I think sedated is a great word. I've got another idea that Scott probably can't wait to misquote. The male sedation hypothesis, young male syndrome, which I know that you know about. Historically, high volumes of young sexless men tended to cause anarchy and revolutions and push over granny and set stuff on fire. Why is it, given that we've seen the highest rates of sexlessness amongst young men in the modern world, that we're not seeing the concordant amounts of antisocial behavior? And it's my belief that men are being sedated out of their status-seeking and reproductive-seeking behavior through screens, video games.
I can't help but find these kinds of conversations as a bit disingenuous because there's always a focus on what men aren't doing that men used to do. They don't focus on what men used to do all of that stuff for. Before there was the birth control pill and no-fault divorce and child deletions and the morning after pill and OnlyFans and all of this other stuff that made young ladies that were regular young ladies that would never have gotten anywhere close to that thing and would have been a prize for a guy, the kind of young lady that might have sang I love your smile to a man. She's not there as much, and if she is there, the price is much higher, and she probably has a few bad boys or so in her past. And what happens if you get married and you run into something like this?
I mean, yeah, I was hoping we could have a cordial conversation. Are you willing to listen or no?
Fine. God forbid. I mean, okay. I should let all this go through the attorney, but what do you want?
Well, I'm hoping that we can lose the attorney.
I think what we need to do is, first things first, set aside some money to go get crib, clothes, diapers, like supplies.
No, so here's the first thing we're gonna do, is a paternity test. If I'm not the father...
I'm telling you, you're not the father.
Okay.
There's no reason to do a paternity test.
Hey man, I came here to get my son, and they're preventing me to get my son.
Is your son here?
Yes, he's in here.
Okay.
He ain't here right now. All I'm trying to do is get my son, that's it. That's it. I ain't have him yesterday for Christmas because his mom denied me of getting him. Now I'm here trying to get him, and they're not letting me get my son.
I'm not the father. I'm not paying for someone else's child.
It's our child. I'm pregnant. I'm your wife. What are you talking about?
It's not my kid.
It is your kid. I'm your wife.
No. You got pregnant from another man, and now you want
because you're gone all day.
All day, 8 hours, a normal work day.
I wanted to see if maybe we could close the door on the whole divorce attorney type stuff.
No. Why would we do that?
Well, if you want me to be honest, Brian cheated on me. So we're not together anymore. And so, I mean, we built a beautiful life together, and I understand that me making Tinder and everything,
poetic justice
that
right there.
It up and that was a mistake.
That's some poetic justice.
Do you have a custody agreement?
What you mean? That's my son.
Doesn't-
I have a custody agreement. I have a custody agreement, all that.
Do you have a copy of it?
No, I don't.
You have a custody agreement through the court.
No, but that's my son, though, bro.
Okay, so you don't have a custody agreement.
But I'm allowed to see my son, though, regardless of the fact if I got a custody agreement. Why do I got to go through a course to get permission to see my own son, though? My own blood, bro. My name on the birth certificate.
Were you ever married?
Because I've had men say to me when they are not watching porn, if they manage to cut out porn entirely, that they actually have more motivation to go up and talk to a woman. Because I would imagine if you see a woman that you're attracted to and you want to go speak to her and say you're maybe more shy or anxious, you know in the back of your mind that you can go home and masturbate and that's going to give you a release after. So in some ways, would that not make it a little bit easier?
No, bro, hell no.
Okay.
Can you just tell the man, bring my son out?
13,
Bro, can you bring my son out?
Hey,
Can
man,
you bring my son
do me
out?
a favor,
Why you
okay?
not bringing my son out? That shit ain't no sense, bro. I'm not understanding why you even call the police on me for seeing my own fucking son, bro.
Let me explain
Come
something
on, bro. That
to
shit
you,
ain't no fucking sense, dog.
We're gonna go to the bridge.
Time came and showed me your direction. Now I know I'll never ever go back.
In case you couldn't decipher the words from the bridge of this incredible song by Shanice, she's saying, time came and showed me your direction. Now I know I'll never ever go back. It taught me that I can be a better girl. With the love you give, you rock my world. Do you think the guys dating today or choosing not to date today are encountering anything close to this?
Time came and showed me your direction. Now I know I'll never ever go back.
There we go. Come on.
Be a better girl with the love you give, you rock my world.
I can't remember who it was that said it to me, but just for a second, think about how stupid the human brain is and think about how strong our sex drive is. That looking at a 7-inch across screen that I am not a part of someone else having sex with someone else can confuse my brain into thinking some sex is going to happen here.
Yeah.
Like that is how strong this drive is.
Why do I got to go through a course to get permission to see my own son, though? My own blood, bro. My name on the birth certificate.
Were you ever married?
No, bro, hell no.
Okay.
Can you just tell the man, bring my son out?
That's such a beautiful beginning to a song. I can still sing the song from memory because it just touched me as a young guy in the 1990s. You think about love and being in love with a young lady, and if she liked this song and she had that feeling for you, it's much different from this modern environment where young ladies have OnlyFans and Instagram, and they have dating apps, and they have multiple guys, and some of these guys are offering them trips around the world and money, and you're a regular guy and you're trying to compete with all of that attention that's coming from her phone. And then she has the pill, and she has the morning after pill, she has no fault divorce. It's so much that the conversation about the fact that young ladies are fundamentally different in this modern environment is one that needs to be had, but it's not being addressed. But guess who is dealing with it? Young men. And so if a young man is looking at that situation and thinking, it's possible that I could have a child with a young lady who is going to make it difficult for me to see my child, or they might have a child with another man while I'm the one that's trying to have a traditional relationship and I'm on the hook for that child, or just it might not be a very pleasant interaction at all. Or even worse, maybe she has an OnlyFans in her past. She has a couple of dozen guys, and one of those guys is the one she really wanted to be with, and she's settling for you. Or better yet, she's still seeing that guy, and you're the one who's trying to have a traditional relationship with that woman in this modern environment. More and more guys are saying, maybe if those are the two options, this or a screen, then I choose to screen because it's less expensive and it's really the only alternative that I have. These conversations have to grow. And guys have to look at the elephant in the room, which is young ladies have more attention, more access, more options than they ever have before. And I'm not talking about the young ladies that are the 7s and the 8s. I'm talking about the young ladies that are the 4s and the 5s. Not to say that they're ugly, but I'm saying that they're average or even a little bit below average, and they have tons and tons of options. And so if you're asking the average guy, why is he not trying to compete with that? Then you need to have a conversation about how the women have changed in this environment, not the men. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Catch you next video. Take care, guys.